You go to the gym 6 times a week, just like the bodybuilders told you, but now you have less time, you have zero energy, and you still look average. So what's the real problem? In this video, I'm going to show you the exact training and recovery system that took me from grinding 6 days a week to only 3 to 4 while making more progress, looking better than ever, and having energy left for the rest of my life. You can copy and paste this system starting today. This is the exact system I used to improve my focus, energy, hormones, and physique all at the same time. And, as a busy professional myself, I built it specifically for people who can't afford to waste time. So here's what we'll cover. First, why training 6 times a week is actively working against you, then the 2-part system that fixes it. Right, so part 1 is going to be recovery, and part 2 the actual training program. If you're not using this system, you're just wasting time you don't have in the gym and leaving serious gains on the table. So let's fix that right now. So why more training is actually destroying you and working against you. Training spikes cortisol and forces your body to adapt to the weight that you're basically lifting. And that's normal and necessary for adaptation. If we didn't have cortisol, you wouldn't be able to survive, you wouldn't be able to walk. But spiking your cortisol and having chronically elevated cortisol is very bad and leads to muscle breakdown, brain fog, low energy, poor sleep, and hormonal disruption. So let's say that this bottle represents your life and how much stress you can handle, right? So let's say that this is how much stress you have to give for work, right? And this is your family and so on, right? If you don't see the results you want in the gym, then you probably filled this bottle already. So what we need to do is we can either improve your recovery so we can make the bottle bigger and make it so that you can handle more stress, or we can, let's say that this is your workout, right? This is how much you train. If you can cut your workout in half and still keep it efficient, then you wouldn't fill this bottle up, and it would be more ideal, and you would recover and start seeing progress again in the gym. So yeah, this is by the way, if you have a low stress life, if you don't have a family and you don't have work, you do absolutely nothing and you have all the time in the world, then this video is not for you. Obviously, training 6 times a week is fine if you have a low stress lifestyle, but if you have work, then 3 to 4 times is optimal. And I'm going to show you how to make your bottle bigger so you can handle more stress, and how you can cut your workout in half so that even when during busy high stress weeks, your work, let's say, goes from here to here, and then you won't have enough for your workout, right? So I'm going to show you how to fix that. This is why you can train hard and still look average. You're not recovering and you're just accumulating stress, right? Because you have a busy life, most probably, and let me show you how to fix that. So part 1, we have the recovery, and this is the most underrated tool. This is very important. You grow your muscle when you sleep. Recovery is when your body actually builds muscle and hormones. Sleep, of course, very important. You have to sleep 7 to 9 hours. This is a non-negotiable. Without sleep, you can do nothing. During sleep, cortisol drops, testosterone and growth hormones spike, right? During deep sleep, especially, you need to get high quality sleep. And the way you do that is by getting morning light within 1 hour of waking, which regulates circadian rhythm and boosts serotonin and testosterone. In general, I think you should be sitting outside as long as possible, shirtless, right? It's important that the sun heats you from the clavicle bone to your hips, right? So walk without a t-shirt, and even better without pants. If you can go without underwear as well, then obviously 100% do it. Sun is very important. It's going to give you vitamin D, it's going to boost your testosterone, it's going to lower your cortisol, it's going to increase your melatonin production, you're going to sleep way better at night. Also, make sure you do grounding or earthing, which is basically direct skin contact with the earth. This resets your nervous system, reduces inflammation, lowers cortisol. 30 to 60 minutes barefoot outside daily. If you can do more, definitely. I sit for 2 hours, 3 sometimes. So this is the way grounding works, right? The planet's surface is rich in free electrons, which allows it to act as a natural antioxidant. This neutralizes free radicals in the body, which gives you all the benefits we talked about, right? It resets your nervous system, reduces inflammation, lowers cortisol, improves your recovery a lot. I noticed this with myself. I recover way faster when I do grounding. When your skin makes direct contact with the earth, right, these electrons flow freely into your body, which counteracts the harmful electric charges, including the free radicals that damage your cells. So yeah, very important, do your grounding and get a lot of sunlight. Next we have nutrition, of course, eat enough protein, get 1 gram per pound of body weight, get enough fats and carbohydrates from high quality foods. Undereating is a cortisol trigger, you don't need to do intermittent fasting, just eat if you're hungry and don't train hard and undereat, obviously. You need to give your body enough for it to actually grow. If you're starving yourself, this also puts your body in a survival state, and that's not good. That's basically you having high cortisol. So make sure you get proper nutrition. Watch my video on the foods I eat for high testosterone if you want to know the most optimal high quality foods you should be eating. So of course, stress management. You can walk, relax, after work, breath work, low stimulation evenings to protect your sleep, right? Have a night routine and a morning routine so that you can improve and lower your cortisol. You need to have the discipline to do the work, but you also need to have the discipline to recover and to rest, right? So this is the recovery system. Grounding, sunlight, very important, nutrition, sleep. Optimize this and you're going to recover way better and start seeing better progress in the gym. Part 2, we have the training program. I'm also going to give you the exercises you need to do, but it's going to vary. Maybe it's not, maybe it will, maybe it won't work for you. Maybe you have a past injury and you can't do some of the exercises I'm about to show you, but this is the idea and this is what I was thinking when I was creating this workout routine, right? So the principle, alternating strength weeks and hypertrophy weeks to maximize both size and performance, right? On the strength week, we do lower reps, 3 to 5, heavier loads and longer rest, 3 to 4 minutes in between sets. And for hypertrophy week, we do moderate reps, 8 to 12 reps focused on time under tension and muscle damage to build size, 2 to 3 minutes rest in between sets. If you can train 4 days a week, then do upper-lower split. And if you can train 3 days a week, do push-pull legs once, but make sure you're hitting everything till failure and so on. Or you can use this workout routine that I created, a 3 days per week workout routine. Each session, make sure you start with a compound movement first and then accessory second. So let's say on the pull day, you start with pull-ups, we do some rows variations, and then you do accessory work like bicep curls, maybe some forearms exercise, although not ideal. It's not going to give you very good ROI if you train forearms. But yeah, that's just an example. I think you get the point. And this is the workout routine, right? We have a strength week and a hypertrophy week, and it's the same workout, but the only thing that I changed is the how many reps you need to do, right? For strength week, we do lower reps and heavier loads, and for hypertrophy week, do moderate reps. We have workout A and workout B, right? Workout A has squats, flat bench, pull-ups, dips, barbell bicep curls, tricep extensions. And workout B, we also start with squats, incline bench, deadlifts, right? These are the compound movements. Then we do accessory works, right? Cable hammer curls, close grip bench. On Monday, you do workout A. On Wednesday, you do workout B, and then workout A again on Friday. Obviously, if you're a beginner, focus on raising and progressing on compound movements, right? Very important to control the negative. That's when 50% of your muscles grow. Control the negative. Don't just do it as fast as possible. Time under tension is very important, right? And make sure you have at least 1 to 2 reps in reserves, or even train till you can do another repetition. Very important if you want to make progress in the gym. Right, so this is everything for today's video. Thank you so much for taking your time to watch this video. I hope this helps. I mean, this is the exact things I did to make more progress. Training 6 times a week also didn't really work for me, and this is what I'm doing to optimize and make more progress, basically. So yeah, thank you so much. Comment, like this video, share it with someone who needs it. Subscribe. If you have a video idea, please write it down in the comment section below. And peace.